Welcome. Ryan's Family Amusements here in Millis. The man in the green is Mr. Dan Gauthier. The man in the orange, the number 2 seed in the ACST A Division Southern Conference, Mr. Tim Douglas. Also, the 2023 Easter Classic champion. That's a 20-string scratch tournament he just won on Easter. Known for one of the most electric strike balls in the business right now. 46 miles an hour is the highest speed, and he's one of the 2 guys that can clock. Douglas, a little bit off the head pin there, mixing, leaving a 1-2. Definitely, his power makes up. Like even when he misses the head pin, he can get 8 or 9 just for the velocity that he has. Spare Tim Douglas out the gate.
43 on that delivery.
43 on that delivery. Tim Douglas. 119.8 ACST average. He had a 194 game in a World's Up playoff game at the World Championships this year at Academy Lanes.
You're on Canopy Bowling Network, too.
And you're on Canopy Bowling Network, yep. Tim Douglas in the nose, only gets 4 on the spare there, 14 in the first.
Justin Waters just dispatched Rob Linehan, 685.
Oh, beautiful spare, Tim Douglas. Wow. Vapor trail on that ball. 24 a ball there for Tim. Yeah, Tim, he's definitely one of the best bowlers in the world today, man. You're getting to see him here live and in action here. Ryan Family Amusements in Millis. Atlantic Canopy Signals Tour. See right there off the head pin, but with that velocity, and he gets that strike out of it. Backdoor strike. In Worcester, we call that a Ray ball. In honor of my friend Ray Taylor. Shu was thinking of throwing in the towel. I would suggest that Shu does not do that. Yes, fans, I'm live on the CBN Facebook right now. So if you have any questions or anything, just blurb on the screen here, and I can see them. Nice 8 drop for Tim there on his first fill ball. Nice spare there. Tim Douglas, 64 and a ball. 4 marks in a row. Yep, sorry about that. Got my volume turned all the way down now. And it will be another hammer, wobbly wobble. And they don't fall down this time. A little score correction right now by Mr. Dan Gauthier. It was a 9 drop. 73 through 4 for Tim Douglas. Making a statement here as the number 1 seed, Justin Waters, just done his match, is watching nearby. Tim did not make the spare. Last year, Tim had a 12-2 win over Justin. So when they get together at Alley Cat Lanes later this year, it's going to be electric. Calling it the Southern Conference Super Bowl will be coming sometime in the near future. 83 half. Tim Douglas just Dan Gauthier. See how he comes out the gate. Pulls it way right there. Takes a 6-10 out the deck. Dan had an awesome match recently against Justin Waters. He went up 4-2 in the match, but ended up succumbing and losing 10-4. Dan was all over that Candlepin Challenge show in the early 2000s. Several appearances on that. He's just a very veteran, experienced bowler. Just missed the spare there. Wow, the scoreboard's way off on the pin count. Way off. But it's a 10 box.
Well, Drew, it doesn't matter. They're not seeing that score. You want to see the score?
The score here.
Right there on your screen.
But yeah.
Don't pay attention to that and don't talk about it.
Okay. Well, sometimes you have in the past put the camera on it, sir. In past broadcasts, the reason why I mentioned that. Anyways, 5 drop there for Dan. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. Beautiful shot there by Dan. Dan Gauthier freaking unloads. Makes the 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. No wood. Definitely needs it. Action fast and furious here in the A division. These are your all-star bowlers. Nice ball in the pocket. Gets an 8 drop. 28 through 2. Every 2 boxes I'll be announcing the score for you. Another spare. Back-to-back attack. Dan Gauthier. 38 in the ball. Lots of action today in the ACST. I'll be updating you on some of that as I go. Dan, pin's still falling.
Oh, yeah.
9 drop there.
I don't think he wanted to see that 3-pin fall, but then when the other ones fell down,
Wood out front could be a little tricky. We'll have to see on that. 47 through 3. He's trailing Tim by 3 right now. Oh, it was a roadblock, Wood. Bad break there for Dan. Okay, it's a 9 box. 56 through 4. Shu trails by 17 right now in the game, but he's opposite an open right here, so first real big box of the match so far. Oh, pocket hit. A little light, though, leaving a 5, 9, 10, no wood. Very difficult spare leave.
Shoot giving up 12 miles an hour per ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the cameras pick it up, but his balls are almost like the old San Diego Charger colors, that blue and yellow. Very unique. Not too many guys have that color bowling ball. Misses, though, on the spare attempt. Still has the same 3 pins up. Okay. 65 half there for Shu. Down 18. Tim Douglas, you know, he's got defeated Justin Waters 12-2 last year at Alley Cat Lanes. His recent matches include a 13-1 versus Pete Riscatelli, a 10-4 against Chris Parkinson, which was here at Bogey Lanes.
That just got a lot better.
9 drop, another pocket hit. I think Tim's only missed a head pin once so far. Oh, he just misses on the right. 2 singles now he's missed. I'd like to thank Ian James McGregor, Nico Puhar for watching tonight. Nico Puhar is enjoying your scoreboard, Bob. Okay, another 9 drop here for Tim Douglas here, leaving the 3 pin up. He's on fire on the head pin so far. This time he gets it. Guys, you know, cracking jokes on here. Sure, with a good sense of humor here. 103 and a ball for Mr. Tim Douglas.
Last time we bowled, he joked about the singles being his nemesis.
Speaking of which, he did beat Dan Gauthier 12-2 earlier this year down at Alley Cat Lanes. Okay. Gotta let the fans know. Sorry, sir. 8 on the spare. 111 through 7. Man, this first time me seeing him really up close live, just the velocity and the accuracy is impressive as hell. Oh, and he chops it. What we call the chop suey there. Very cold and very stale. 121 through 8. And this may be the fastest match of the year, the way these guys both bowl quick and rack the marks.
You guys don't have a score sheet, but you do. You know,
Okay, 2 boxes to go here. Tim Douglas really wants to finish up strong. Really build an early lead, put the heat on Show in the hip pocket again. Mixing. Oh, man. How are these wobbling 9-pins drop staying up? Leaving the 9-pin this time, 2 planks in front. Kaboom. Spare. 131 on the ball for Tim Douglas. I'd like to congratulate Justin Waters extending his undefeated streak to 14 matches, defeating Rob Linehan 14-0 today. 685, 729 recently in the New England Knockout.
They can't hear me, Drew. You don't have to repeat.
Okay.
Usually when we do with one mic,
Yeah, I didn't know if your mic was on or not. And we were doing interplay there. So anyway. Tim missed the head pin. Hey, Shu made this early. Let's see if Tim gives this a run. Did not record the pins there. For Phil, 135 through 9. That is the 1, the 2, the 4, the 6, 7, 9. No wood. But Dan Gauthier made something like this earlier tonight. Just a little bit off.
He's got this for the perfect game. He's all 10s and spares, and then 1 strike.
Very rare candlepin.
Well.
142, Tim Douglas. Living up to his hype, I'll say that. Just impressive to watch.
5 spares and a strike for Douglas.
Thank you once again, Ian James McGregor and Nico Puhar. Ian James McGregor is watching from Prince Edward Island, Canada. He used to bowl out of Kingswood in Fredericton. I've heard of that house. So Ian James McGregor, you ever heard of the world's teams, Avon Valley Lanes or High Grade Millbrook? I announced a couple of their matches earlier this year. Appears we have a little technical difficulty today. Also in a very big match in the B South, I'm sure Bob, Phil Clough won 14-0 over Kyle Heddy.
Heddy was just on the outside of the playoff bubble, too.
Yeah, he's up. Phil now is up 16 over Glenn Gill for the division title, but he has to face Glenn Gill here, and his results here have not been as good as at his home house, Bogey Lanes. But Glenn's going to have to get at least a 10, then get 11 points against his final match against Kyle Heddy to be able to win the division title over Phil right now.
Have I been eliminated yet, Drew?
I don't know. I didn't look that up. I'm only worried about this match right now.
All right, Gauthier needs a 77. That'll help.
Ooh, nice pocket hit there by Shu, mixing, leaving the 2-pin. No usable wood on the deck. There was a boatload of it. Making the spare. I think this is like the only match ever I've done that's actually started early. It's a good thing I'm a very punctual person. It was scheduled 8 p.m. start. I think we started it up a little early. Can't see what time it is on my cell right now.
That's going to be a 6.
Yep, 6 fill there, leaving a 1-4-7-9er. 2 pieces of wood near the 4-7. The 9 is the difficult part of this equation. Pull that way left, hit some of the dead wood, took the 9 out. 1-4-7 up. As Dan is open in the 7th. that'll be a $9. Taking the conservative route, going, getting the sure two. Okay, Dan trails by 21 pins right now through 7 boxes. Opposite and open here. Opportunity right now.
I'm going to get 52. 3 boxes. 3 spares. 7, 8 bills.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, James, that's cool. Calvin Locke, one heck of a bowler, runner-up to Tim Douglas in the recent Easter Classic. But Dan leaving once again this 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. Let's see if he goes 2 for 2. Oh, he had the 8 pin in the back. That kind of slowed everything down. Leaving a 1, 6, 10 this time. Dan, last 2 boxes off that head pin, and when he's off the head pin, he's not getting the good results. Takes another 9 box, 99 through 8. As you can say, dial 999. Kevin Burns is watching. Thank you, Kevin, for watching all these awesome broadcasts here on the Canopin Bowling Network. Nice ball, just missing the head pin, 1, 6, 10. God, he's got the 1, 4, 7, the 1, 6, 10, every last 3 boxes. Piece of wood, though, with a cap sticking out. Might be a roadblock. We'll have to see. It ended up helping because he hit the shot absolutely perfect. You had to play it on the outside. He played on the inside, you would have been dead. But beautiful spare there by Shu. 109 and a ball. Needs a double strike 4 to win the game. 6, 7, 5, 7, 9, 10 with 2 flat planks. He's going to have to play the cap on one of those and just hope it goes here. We'll see what he does. The veteran Reed here. Oh, my goodness. He got roadblocked by a piece of dead wood. He hit that perfect. No break there. Took the 5, 9, 10 out, though. So, 2 points here. 125, though, for Dan Gauthier. 17-point win for Tim Douglas. Both bowlers out to a piping hot start here. Oh, yeah, they were great bowlers, yeah. I remember Ian James Gregory. I remember Grenal Duguay and his brother, Sam. Some of the other names I don't remember that much, but they were really good bowlers. The high-grade Millbrook, they played against Price's Woods Flooring that day, which is like an all-star team into itself, you know. Okay. Tim Douglas out to 2-0 lead. I know he's already got a nickname, the Tornado. I was going to come up with one, the rocket launcher, because that's what his ball basically is, man. Unreal velocity. Oh, misses to the right, though. Got to hit that object pin, even with that 46 mph velocity. Leaving the 110 up for his out ball. Gets an 8 box. Okay. All right. We're going to see here. See what happens. Both bowlers bowled a really huge game out the gate. Let's see if they can keep up the pace here for game 2, or there'll be a little lull in the action. Pocket hit. Oh, Mick gets a strike out of that. That's what they say. Speed kills and speed thrills, and it thrilled that time. Big hammer by Tim. Vicious. Tim Douglas off in the 2-4 zone, but still with the power and speed, carries 8 there, leaving a 1 and a 7. Wood is, I don't think, really playable. Maybe the far right piece of wood could be playable if he plays it on the outside. Oh, and he just Just missed. A little too light. 9 fill on his hammer. Nice 10 box there. 37-3 for Mr. Tim Douglas. Ray Weatherby watching. How you doing, Ray? Okay, got to clear the gutter right now. 2 more boxes here for Tim. All right, here we go. This is my back-to-back night working, too. I did an awesome match last night between Glenn Gill and Dave Edison in the B South Division. I had a great time with Rick Santucci on the mic also. Tim leading 4 horsemen, 1-3-6-10. Oh, just a little too in the chop zone there. Sent the pin up the sidewall, but took out the 6 and not the 10. Has to go for a 10 box. And gets it. Plays the wood a little bit. Gets it. 47. And a big box here. Wants to end with the mark. Keep the heat on shoe here. Just off the head pin. Oh, gets a kind of a bad break this time with the extra velocity. Takes out the 1-3 and leaves a 6-9, 6-8-10 with a flat plank near the 6. Could be useful though. See what he does with it. It was just too flat of a plank. I figured that, but with the velocity he wields, anything's a usable piece of wood sometimes.
You got the ball to shift over there, but just missed it.
Okay, 10 box there for Tim. Okay, 57.5 for Tim Douglas.
Just 1 mark, a strike in that side.
That's pretty impressive. That's a good half for 1 mark. I mean, it's I had a 1 mark, 108 one time. Had a strike like Tim, had 9, had 8, 10 boxes, and 9 box. I was pretty proud of that. Okay, Dan off a little to the left. 1, 3, 6, 9. Dan is the number 5 seed. The 117.7 ACST average. Give you some of his recent results after the spare ball. Oh, man. How did that not go? What more you got to do on that? All right. Leaves a 9 pin up there. He played that, just about made a clinic on how to shoot that thing. But his recent matches are 4-10 against Justin Waters, a 10-4 against Rob Linehan, a 14-0 against Stephen Batti. Batti only rolled a 470 in that match. And a very rare 7-7 draw against Peter Rischkatelli. I remember Pete was all mad in Candlepin Chat. He won 3 of the games and he only got 7 points. Just a little bit off. He's on that 2 pin right now. Chop suey leave there. Takes the 248 off the deck. Bob is going to clock Dan's speed. And he's off a little bit to the right. Pin still falling. Oh, he almost stole it. Pin went to the back, knocked the head pin out, but he left the 7 pin on the deck. On that big cluster bunch there. $10 for Shoe. Shoe trails by 8 right now. Opposite 3 10 boxes, though, coming up for Mr. Tim Douglas. I'd like to thank Bobby Beer also for watching. Yes, earlier, TikTok was doing the match between Ashley Britt and Dan Castle and Justin Waters and Rob Linehan on these 2 lanes earlier. We decided, what the heck, it worked good for them, it worked good for us. Oh, nice spare bid, makes it 4-7-10. Dan Gauthier using the wood perfectly there. There we go. That'll give him some confidence because first two boxes were a little shaky there. He was way off the head pin and way off on his spare balls. And in the pocket, it's the 1-2, but his ball moving right to left just did not carry that well. 5, 6, and 10. Has some wood to the far left and right near the 6-10. My guess is he tries to play the left cap near the 6-pin. Oh, he's trying to maybe slide it over, slide the 5 into it.
That's right. Rick Kamrowski made that shot earlier today.
Yep.
It's almost as rare, though, as converting on a spread eagle.
Yeah, Dan told me Rick Kamrowski made that shot at CPL earlier today. Rick, though, was defeated 12-2, I think, by Mikey DiGianni, was it? Yeah, Mikey DiGianni. Yeah. Tough loss. I mean, Rick has had a lot of tough losses this year. Oh, half Worcester right. My most hated shot. It really is. Drives me a little cuckoo bonkers when I see that thing. Yeah, Ian, it was a great shot there by Show. See if he makes another one. Oh, needs a big out here. 1, 5, 6, 7, 10. If there was a name for this leave, I don't think I can say it on the air unless we were doing an NC-17 rated station. What an out by Dan, leaving the 5-pin. It's a beautiful 9-box. Okay, Tim Douglas up 2, 57-55. This game's tight. Scoring a little bit down from last game's pace. I think Tim is the only competitor that has an orange shirt for ACST. I've kind of noticed that. Makes me kind of stand out. I know it's his favorite color. I think it's cool. Good expression. Definitely makes the man show up. Oh, in the pocket. Wow, how that 7-pin stayed up after that assault. Okay, beautiful pocket hit by Tim Douglas. 7-pin with a little piece of wood alongside. He says, who need the stinking wood? I'm just going to bury that thing. Beautiful spare, 67 in the ball.
I think he saw the cap coming. I loaded up.
And speaking of which, Rick Kamrowski is watching. Hey, how you doing, Rick?
There you go.
Leaving a 4-5 this time with wood. I know the wood looks really appetizing, but I've seen these type of leads. The wood is always very tricky on these 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 6 type of leads. Makes it, though. Had to play it right on the left. You got to play it perfect on those in-between woods with that type of shot. Back-to-back marks start the second half. Tim Douglas, 85 and a ball. Pocket. Hammer time. 9 falls into the 10.
No. We're now going to move to 20 and 21. 1 and 2.
3 marks in a row for Tim. Lita Lanes owes him some more money now with the 3 marks in a row. He already wiped him out on Easter. Here we go. Back in the pocket again. Mixing. Gets 8 out of it on his first ball. 6-10 diagonal piece of wood in front. We'll see how he plays this. Yep, that's right where he had to play it. Right on the cap there. He played that perfect. 125 in a ball for Tim Douglas. So much for scoring swing now. Tim in the ACST has won his last 8 matches and is undefeated in his last 10 matches. He did have a 7-7 tie earlier this year against Mike Nardone right at the beginning of the streak. Misses the head pin, but gets away with it. Nice 7, 132 in the 9th, leaving the 179 Wood between the 1-9, Wood in front of the 7. And he makes it. Perfectly executed. Just on the right side of that pin. Buck 42 and a ball. Wow. 8 drop here for buck 50. Hey, how you doing, Rick? Thanks for watching. 5. Will we get any more? No. 147. Tim Douglas. Another great game.
I gave myself the 2 points for the first match.
Making a statement out here with his mean rival. Watch it over to the left here. All right, Shu's going to need 93.5 to win, 92.5 to tie. Thank you, Rye Grizzly Chapman. Yeah, Tim is powerhouse. This is my first time seeing him up close bowling, and the velocity is just impressive, you know. I mean, nice 9 drop though for Shu. Shu has bowled well.
Only want to give Justin Waters a scare this year.
Oh yeah, he did defeat him last year in a match, 12-2. Nice spare. 65 in a ball for Shu. Singing for Shu. Shu will just keep going. He's a great competitor. Nothing phases this guy. Nice ball.
Maybe one more.
Leading a 4-6-10. 2 planks in front of the 10 there. Nice 17 fill on the spare. But he's facing a perfect half by Tim Douglas. 90.5. Just 5 marks. Can't do much better than that. Nice bid, though, by Dan. And 10 bucks. 82 through 7. Dan now trails by 13. 3 boxes to go here. Opposite a 20, a 17, and a 15 box. Really needs marks to keep this match from getting really out of hand here after 2 games. Nice ball again in the pocket, leaving a 4-8. One of the deck is way to the left and not usable. He's got to go right at this. Yeah, spare for Dan. 92 in a ball. He's hanging in there. This man's got a 117.7 average. I mean, that's not exactly chopped liver, you know. He can bring 130, 140, 150 games. Dan again on the head pin. Another 8 drop, but nice wood in front on the 610. Down 15 right now. And this is huge right here for Dan, boy. And he makes it. 110 in the ball through 9. We're seeing some great bowling. This is what we call serious A-Division bowling right now. Ray Doucette is watching. Thank you, Ray. Ray's definitely, I think he's a friend of Leonard Brunette's. He's always involved on our Fitchburg telecasts. And another 8 drop. Shu wants to dial 8, 8, 8 if you really want the truth. 118 through 9. Dan with a perfect half of the head pin. And another spare. I have not seen this all year, Bob. You nod if you agree with me. Both bowlers going 5 for 5 on the head pin.
No, I think that's got to be fun.
First time I've seen it. Shoot, though, that's impressive right there. Facing a buck 47 game and a 6. First head pin miss.
You did have 110 on this side. Yeah, you had a 10, so there was one open box out of the 10.
Yeah, but all head pin hits though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Thank you, Tim. Anytime you want to take a little break.
Okay, Tim Douglas is up 4 points to 0. Like a Shoes bowling great though. 259 through 2, and you lose both games. That's rough.
Shoes threw 5 spares on top of the 4 he's doing the first game. He's at 9. Douglas has 3 strikes and 9 spares.
Hammer time, no doubt about that.
Wicked 4.
God, man. Woo. 27 viewers, I should say. There should be like 127 viewers the way these guys are going. That's just on the Canopin Bowling Network Facebook. We're also on YouTube and the Atlantic Canopin Single Store Facebook, which you should check out. You can see all the matches. Douglas for a double. In the nose, leaving up 3, 4, 6. Ooh. Almost made that. Split the 3, 6, but not quite enough to take the 4. 9 on his strike. 9 box, 28 through 2. Just for those you don't know, Tim Douglas is out of Alley Cat Lanes in Kingston, Massachusetts. Is your 2023 Easter Classic champion. All right. A little off that rare head pin miss, but has a nice lead. 1, 3, 6, no wood. Oh, chops the 3 off there. Something I do. I usually, I love to do that when I got 1, 2. When I got 4 horsemen left, I chop the 2 off the deck. So much, man. Okay, takes the 1. Okay, 37 through 3. Also, with that win, Tim Douglas has clinched his division for the season, the ACST South A division. I would think Justin would be close to doing that as well. I would have to look at the numbers. Again, okay, back-to-back head pin misses for Tim. That has not really happened much today. 1, 3, and 7. Oh, he got robbed. He played that perfect, but it went off the sidewall in front of the 7. Whoops.
Apologies.
Okay. Bob, while using the radar gun, knocked my microphone off here. I'm sorry for the excess noise. All right. 46 through 4. Sorry, I didn't really comment much at the end of that box. I didn't have a microphone. All right. Okay, back on the head pin for Tim, and there's a 9 drop, leaving the 10 pin. God, man. I just cannot explain the noise and the speed of the ball unless you see this man in person. I mean, if he's bowling a tournament like Outrun the Bear handicap in a couple weeks, come just watch the man bowl. Seriously. Nice 10 there. Nice spare there. 56 in a ball. That puts him up now to 2 for 4 on singles. He missed his first 2 singles, and he's made a couple since.
So 10 spares already for Douglas along with 4 strikes.
Yeah, Shu says on the computer on the thing is Pete doesn't register. He's going so fast. Wow. Okay, what a great match by 2 professionals here. Shu back on the pocket. Oh! Trying to get that hammer, but gets a 9 drop. 8 pin with no wood there. Oh, he pulled it. That's the thing. Dan has had, when he's been off the head pin, he's pulled it a little bit to the left, and he did on that attempt. And it's a 9 box. Just wasn't there that time. If you guys just tuned in, I'll give you some of the recent matches for Dan Gauthier. He had a 4-10 match against Justin Waters, a 10-4 against Rob Linehan, a 14-0 against Stephen Batti, and a 7-7 tie against Pete Rishkatelli. Guys both razzing each other. That's the great thing about Canopins. All the guys really know each other well, especially at this high level. they've been bowling against each other for years, you know. Oh, he missed it, left again. Well, Tim missed 2 in a row earlier, so on singles in the first game. Well, that's tough. When you're bowling somebody of Tim Douglas's caliber, you got to be making them singles. Okay, 9-pin lead for the game for Tim Douglas. Tim was up 30 after 2 games. Gauthier in the pocket, but a little bit light. Is he going to carry? Oh, wow. Big break there. Wood coming in and curling right diagonal on the 3-5. Bucket right, 3-5-6-9 with a nice plank. Unfortunately, that was a foul there. I'm just glad that Shu's all right and didn't injure himself on that. That was very dangerous. Because I'll tell you, Millis has some of the best approaches in the business. They're very slidey and very good compared to a lot of houses. So somebody sticking is kind of rare, but it will happen now and then. $6. That was a $6 for sure, unfortunately, due to the foot foul on the second ball. We enforce the foul line here in these matches. It is bowler's call, though. The bowlers are the arbitrators of all scoring decisions. We just announce. Or in Bob's case, work the computer and the cameras and all that really hard stuff. What I call the techs and specs of the operation.
Beautiful language. Beautiful.
Yes, indeed. A nice bid there on the cluster bunch by Danby. Leaves 5-pin. Tough making those multi-pin spares, those 7-pinners, but nice $10.
You still see Dan looking down at his feet after his approach. He's still got it in his head.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that happened to me. After I bowled that tournament at Bogey, I was still coming off the COVID, so that I was off balance for 3 weeks after that. Okay, Dan off the head pin again, but leaves a decent lead there. 4 horsemen right, 1-3-6-10. Maybe bubble, like in between games, maybe I'm going to run and try to get Justin over here, do like a quick little interview or something. Oh, he just a little slight chop there, which sent the 3-pin directly horizontal off the sidewall. Tough half there for Shu. Open half. Losing your balance, that's not an easy thing to overcome. Tim Douglas up 13 in a ball right now as we head to lane 22. Tim Douglas, his recents, 13-1 against Pete Rishkatelli, 10-4 Chris Parkinson, a 10-4 against Jake Cook, and a 14-0 against Rob Linehan. He's got an 8-match winning streak. In the nose, gets 5 on it. Clipped wing spread eagle, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Once again, I'm Drew Steele here for Canopy Bowling Network. A Division, ACST, Southern Conference. Oh, nice bid, getting the 247 out of there. Go for $10 right here. For me personally, when you leave a 3 and 2 or spread eagle, you get a $10. To me, that's like a mark. You got a $10. Because you can feel good. You threw 3 balls in the object area. That's a good feeling. Especially for a guy like me with a 94 average. I would be a D-level bowler next year. Alrighty. Tim, a little off to the right, but mixes things up. 1, 2, 4. Nice leave. Dave Peterson calls this the 3 horsemen. I like that little nickname. Chops, though. That'll happen in Candlepins. Leaving a 2-4. Going for 10 box here. It's a 9 box, 80 through 7. The pace for both bowlers slowed down a little bit. It's tough to keep up a 140 pace. Or in Shoes pace, a 130 pace. But, see what happens here. 8 box. Okay. Just a little off to the right on this lane 22 here. After having a perfect half last time. All right. 1, 2, 4, 8. No wood. Buries it. Perfectly executed shot there by Tim Douglas. 90 and a ball. I would like to send Get Well shout out. She just had to have a big major knee surgery. My girl, Sabotage Sable from the Hartford Whalers roller derby team. Get Well, Sable. Oh, breaks up the split. I've never seen someone break up a 3-1 with a pin hitting the front of the 3 and going into 6-10. Just speed plus power is a deadly combination in this game. And Tim Douglas has all that. Back-to-back spares. He says, yeah, Drew, I'm not slowing down on my page, Drew. Take that, Drew, Tim says. All right. 109 in the ball here in the 9th. Back-to-back marks, Tim Douglas, as he finishes game 3. Oh, 9 drop again. 118 through 9. Wow. Tim's going to look that wood over because there is wood in back of the front wood. Tim not liking the wood right now. I like it when a bowler has some candor while bowling. It's helpful for the fans watching and people like myself. Yeah, he was dead right. Oh! They took it. Do you believe in miracles? Tim Douglas gets a total hideous roadblock and still makes it. 128 in a ball. Wow. He has got a triple going. Scott Douglas, his brother, is on the line here.
Nice game, though.
Okay, Paul Flower wants to know how fouls work. Basically, there's a foul line, like right at the start of the lane. You see that there's a little strip there. If the bowler goes over that line by their own volition, it's a 0 box. Some houses have the lights on, so it'll make a buzzing sound, but the bowlers just call it here. We don't have the lights on for those, but it counts as 0. No matter what ball you're throwing. Ooh, nice. 9 drop there for Dan. Impressive 419 triple first 3 games for Mr. Tim Douglas. Gets it. I was a little worried the way he hit that wood, but he got the spare there. Dan on the nose, though, that time. Spread eagle. How does that happen? Rest in peace, Mr. Steve Bronchuk. We miss you, guy. Anyways, we also call this the momentum killer. God, it's such a horrific thing. Oh, Dan just missed there. Got 610 off the deck. All righty, that's a 9 box for Dan there. 66 through 70. He's down 14 in the game. He's down 44 in the match. Nice pocket hit, mixing. To the left to right, it was a 1-2 pocket hit, leaving up the 2, the 3, and the 6. No usable wood on the deck. Nice conversion there, Dan Gauthier. 76 and a ball through 8. Last 3 boxes, he's going to need 65 pins to take it. So he's going to need a double strike here somewhere if he wants to win this game from Tim Douglas. Oh, in the nose again. Oh, man. Hey, this is a crazy thing, Bob. I know you're listening on the headset. Justin Waters did that against Shu in his match. He had 2 spares with 2 spread eagles in a game, and he also had 2 spares with 2 half Worcesters in a game. It's really weird how that just happened. Chops the 6 out of there. 2, 3, 4, 7, 10. At the end of the game, I'm going to run over, try to get Justin's attention, try to bring him over here for a little quickie interview. All right, 2, 4, 7, 10 there. Dan's 89 through 9. Just a rough game for Dan after that foul. Kind of got him off rhythm. And now he's getting splits. He's throwing a nice ball and not really being rewarded. And in the pocket, a little bit light in that 1-2. When your ball's really hooking right to left, you want to be in that 1-3. But still a nice lead. 3, 5, 6, 9 for Dan. Tim Douglas is up 6 points to 0 right now. He's taking the first 3 games. And Dan just misses. Takes up the 5 pin. Going to be in the 90s here. $9 there for Dan. That's on a 98 game. Tim Douglas up 62 points right here. And Tim Douglas will be coming up on lane 21 in a second.
Yo, Justin. Pretty good chance.
All right. All right. Back in time here. Game 4. Tim Douglas. Just an impressive performance here. Yes, Paul Flaro. Oh, Tim starts this game with a strike as well, as he did last game. Just power, speed, accuracy. This man has it all, man. I'm telling you, it's just.
Good luck.
What's wrong with it?
That is his 5th strike of the night, Drew.
5 strikes, yep. I mean, it's just. Like I said, it's my first time seeing him in person really close up. I saw him maybe bowl a couple boxes at last year's Scratch Outrun the Bear. I saw him bowl a couple boxes, but it's a lot different when you're up close and personal. Nice pocket hit, leaving a 6-8 with a flat plank here. In a few minutes, we're going to have a little quick interview with Justin Waters. Had a big 14-0 win over Rob Linehan today. Justin will be doing a doubleheader at CPL. His match against Stephen Batti. I'm not sure the other people that are involved in it. I will ask him, though, when he gets over here. He's bowling Stephen Batti in a big road game at CPL in East Boston. $9 again for Tim. 28 for 2. Always gets a lot of 9 fills on the strikes, at least. I'll say that. Just really bowling great tonight. Oh, Tim Douglas has a really bad piece of wood out front of that 5, 8, 10. And if he can throw a nice left to right hook and maybe get around that front pin, that back pin is in a pretty good position for a sweep. I don't know. I would have went for that back pin. Try to avoid the front wood altogether. Try to throw a big curve and hit. He did that time go for that back pin. 7 box for Tim there, 35 through 3. Back-to-back splits. That makes it very tough on you. Nice pocket hit there by Tim. Wood coming over. We'll take it. Slow motion strike. No. It's got a nice 9 drop of the plank there with the 7 pin there. Alrighty, nice spare there for Tim Douglas. And yeah, thank you for watching Paul Flaro. Yeah, he's a 5-pin bowler, Bob, watching tonight. From probably Ontario, Paul? You from Ontario? Or maybe Saskatchewan? I know that the sport's big out there. I've watched some of the old footage on YouTube of 5-pins, Bob. I watch all bowling footage. Okay, nice 9 drop, though. Left that 7-pin again. See if he makes it again. No, he hit the wood in the gutter. That's also a rule in our sport for people like Paul who are used to 5-pins. If you hit the wood in the gutter, it's an automatic 0 if you contact any pins and knock them down on the lane. Yes, Paul's from Ontario. That's great, man. When I was a young man, I was a 10-pin bowler. I visited Burlington, Ontario as part of the Burlington International Games, 1981, 40 years ago. So I have been in Ontario like a couple times. I was on tour in Toronto, tour with a band once. Dan misses way left, gets a decent break. It's the 1-8 up there, but it's a tough spare, though. Got to get off the side wall or play a perfect chop off the head pin.
How about that one? Oh, no.
That was too good of a chop there. He doesn't take it. Dan Gauthier, I think, at least with his partner, Phil Clupp, has won 4 or 5 of the Monday Night Doubles League Championships at Bogey Lanes. That is one of the better leagues in that house. It's there's a trophy associated with it. I know it'll shock a lot of people that bowl with me here in Millis, but I had a 104 average back in 2018-19, and me and the owner of the house, Mr. Dan Luxa, won the championship on April 1st, 2019. Anyway, leaves a 4, 7, 8, 10 boatload of wood. And I think he's got, as they say, spray and pray on this, you know. I think it's very makeable. Hey, Ray Doucette's watching from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Thank you. Oh, place it in the middle and it doesn't go. Shoe has been snake bit now the last game and a couple boxes. Nice. 10 bucks there for Shoe. Trailing by 8 in the game right now. Looking to get back in that rhythm he had those first 2 games. In the pocket for Shoe. Mixing. Nice hit there. 4-7. Got wood moving in there that may not be too appetizing. Oh, yeah, so, yeah, duck pin, yep. There, we have duck pin lanes in Rhode Island, Paul. Yeah, he's got to maybe play the right cap on that to make it. It's a very difficult piece of wood. Oh, goes to the left. It doesn't go. I'm pretty sure he just pulled that a little bit. Shoe right now getting the rubber end of the plunger, as we say. Not getting any breaks at all. All right, 3 10 boxes. But I saw this happen to Glenn Gill last night, and then he erupted in that final game. And Took 12 big points last night. Moved up to second place in the his division in B South. I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks I'm going to announce a couple matchups I'm going to be doing or want to be doing. Nice pocket hit. Another split for Dan. Can we give the man a break, please?
Needs those few extra miles per hour, Drew. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean, some of us have it and some of us don't, I guess, when it comes to that velocity. But throwing the ball at 27 is still, I think, plenty to not get breaks like that. Looking for an out here. He's got the 4 and the 10 on the deck. Wants to get at least one. 39 through 4. He's only left one pin on the deck, despite some pretty hideous breaks. Oh, he gets another one. 4, 6, 7, 10, no wood. The big 4. Also been called the double P knuckle.
Banana split.
Banana split. It's got a lot of names.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a -3 right there.
He waved it off.
Yep. Yeah, once again, for you fans new to Canopin, ball went in the gutter, touched pins. Any pins you knock down, you forfeit in that situation. That's a 7 box for Dan, 46.5. Tim Douglas is up 17 right now. As we're done 3.5 games here, I'm here with Bob Lee. We're here at Ryan's Family Amusements here in Mills, Massachusetts. Atlantic Canopin Singles Tour. A Division, Southern Conference. These are the All-Stars. These are the guys that pull on the Friday Night Pro Leagues, the Easter Classics. These are these type of guys. In the nose, though, for Tim. Not on a mark, but spread eagle. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. But we are... Nice bid, though, for Tim. Got it. Split the 3-6, took the 10 out, but that was all. $10. One thing I noticed with Timmy, he has 1 foot on the tile, 1 foot on the wood. That would kind of drive me nuts, but it works for him. His timing is
much. A house like Central Park Lanes, where it's a short lane, a short approach,
or bogey lanes with the short approaches. Yeah. Tim misses the head pick. It's a lot of backdoor action. 4-7-9. Boatload of wood right in the middle there. Yeah, right.
Right, Tim momentarily takes the lead in this game in splits, 4-3.
Yeah, it's been. Last night we had a 5-4 game in splits between Glenn Gill and Dave Edison. That's rough as it is. Yeah, Tim was out the head pin, got a decent. He put it right where I would, running that red line, but it just didn't go. There's so much wood, it deflected all over the place. Okay, 10 bucks there for Tim, 83 through 7. And oh, and the nose again, another spread eagle. Wow.
Make it 5-3 now.
Yeah, like I said, Justin had one game where he had 2 spares and then 2 spread eagles. Makes it very difficult when you're getting those type of leaves, especially 2 1/2 like that. All right. Right now, as a bowler, you just got to kind of take a deep breath, regroup, realize, okay, I'm hitting the object pin. I need to make a slight adjustment, not to nosedive. 7 bucks there for Tim, 90 through 8. 2 big boxes here to finish the game for Tim. We got 30 viewers, Bob.
All right.
That's the highest I've seen in a match this year. So thank you, viewers, man.
I think it's Shu. They all want to see Shu.
They all want to see Shu. They love Shu. And another split. 3 in a row this half for Tim Douglas. 4, 6, 7, 10. Does not go.
Right, he has 6 on the game.
Yeah, I thought the ball was going to go through the wall.
Most I've ever seen is 8 by Bobby Whitcomb in the money match.
Yep. I heard via Shu this year that Phil Clough, one of the B division leaders, had a 9-split game over at Bogey. And Shu is nodding to verify that. Okay, 98 through 9. Tim is just having a half from hell. 4-split half.
Again.
Oh my God, 5-split half.
Make me feel less bad about my half.
Congratulations, Tim Douglas. That's negative $5 from the pot.
Yeah, he had that perfect half with 5 marks earlier in the second game to go 147. Now this thing gives him 5 splits. As they say, that's candlepin bowling for you. Yes, indeed. He's finishing off here. We're gonna
Perfect half, 5 splits.
5 splits for Tim Douglas. Oh, 108 there. Over here to my left, we got the number 1 seed in this conference. With a big 14-0 win today, Mr. Justin Waters. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Drew, and you?
I'm great. You got the match coming up with Stephen Gauthier. I hear that's going to be a doubleheader match.
Yeah, oh
You
yeah,
know
I forgot
the
about
other
that.
half of that match for the
Yeah,
fans out here.
Yeah, we got that Thursday night at CPL. Looking forward to it. I'm not sure if we're streaming or not, but I'm sure someone will end up taking that.
Over good.
Timmy's having a day.
Oh, yes, indeed. He was 4-16 for his first 3. Pace is kind of slowed down. Just the bowls just getting all splits. Right now, definitely, things are going well. Who are you going to face in your semifinals in that New England knockout tournament? Impressive 729 on Thursday night.
Thank you very much. I will face the winner of the Ryan Southall Josh Daly match, which I believe is being bowled this week or next.
Okay, excellent.
Looking forward to that.
Shu leaving up right now the 5-10. Yes, indeed. So, have you clinched your division yet with the win today?
I have not. I believe I need 20 more, 25-ish points to clinch the division.
I mean, it's been
I have clinched a playoff spot, though.
Oh, yeah. I would say that would have to be pertinent there, Rob. Another split there, 6-7-10. This has been rough to watch this last couple of moments, but yeah, I mean, you're just having this phenomenal year right now. Taking any time to smell the roses, or is it just one match at a time for you right now?
One match at a time. That's all you really got to do in this game. I mean, it's bowling's a tough game as is, but you come into every match and you just want to bowl your best as anyone can do.
Oh yeah, definitely. Still with the 6-7-10 here, Shu trying to get out in the gutter. That'll be a 7-box, 62 through 7. No, you're looking forward to the big match. We're calling it the Southern Division Super Bowl down in Alley Cat Lanes at some point with Tim Douglas. Has there been a date set on that yet?
We have not set a date yet. Hopefully, Tim will get me a schedule next week, and I'll have my schedule for the whole month of May, probably when I go to work tomorrow. So hopefully we can get something locked down.
Oh, man, another spread eagle.
Really looking forward to that match.
Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping I'm going to be in Florida from May 8th to May 18th, so I may miss that match. So
what are you doing in Florida?
Just vacationing.
Nice.
Taking a little vacay.
Great time to go.
Then I'll get back right as the playoffs for ACST kick in and all that. And looking forward to Mixed Worlds and all that. So how's your Pro League team doing? Are you going to be in playoffs in that?
We are. Right now we're in 4th place. It's been steady in 4th for the last month or so. We're doing well. We had a good night the other night. Actually last night. against Rebold Academy and with Dave Godwin. They put a hurting on us, but we managed to take 2 points off him, which was nice.
Okay, 71-8 for Shu. He's having a game from hell right now. Needs 38 the last 2 boxes to win the game. Every point is big as Dan's number 5 seed in the conference right now. But anyway, Justin, it's been great talking to you as usual.
Always.
I look forward to doing some matches of yours in the future. Congratulations on your win tonight. And you're always the bowler that comes up the most in all my chats. So you have a lot of fans out here. So Raymond Weatherby says, "What's up?"
I love Ray. Ray, how are you, buddy? Good to hear from you.
So it's great having you here. And
absolutely, I still have Chris Parkinson and Jake Cook here at Millis. If anybody's interested in doing those matches as well.
Yeah, if I'm in town, I definitely would do those. Just let me know you got my Facebook. So, oh my God. Is somebody trying to do a human torture to poor Dan here? This has just been rough to watch. So
I'm hoping to do those matches within the next couple of weeks, so I'll definitely hopefully get you before you head out to Florida.
All right. Once again, thank you, Justin Waters. He's the number 1 seed here in the ACST South and overall, highest average in the South and overall. And him and Tim Douglas, that's going to be the big Super Bowl match coming up soon. Anyways, back to haven't really missed much, except for splits and roadblocks. And another split. This is crazy, Bob. They both had the 5 for 5 on the head pin halves. Huge scoring halves in game 2. Now game 4, it's split mania and roadblocks.
That's it.
7 splits for each bowler. Well, Tim Douglas won this game.
Yeah, a strike and a spare.
That's all it took.
That was brutal.
This game, not really a good advertisement for the sport of canopy bowling. I don't know how people will be excited to go do some open bowling after that, but as it is, it's a great sport. It shows you these are the best guys in the sport, and they're struggling. So if you're struggling, don't feel bad. It's just the game is very diabolical and difficult at times. 108-90, and it's 80 pin lead right now for Tim Douglas.
So a league night here on Wednesday recently, I tracked all the head pins that I could see. We were in excess of about 150 head pins, and we had a 50% split rate here. Now the normal rate, that's the normal rate's frustrating. The normal rate is 40% on the old Channel 5, lanes.
Yes.
At the winds up in New Hampshire, 40% is the normal rate. It's been 50% here. Danny Finn says that Millis has become a fast split house.
Yeah, it is very fast. We in league had a 190 and a 178 game on last Wednesday. And the 190 game was done by a bowler, I think had a 107 average. John Doucette, I think that's his name. It wasn't Jason, the well-known Pro Bowler. It was his brother John. Half Worcester, and he goes in the bunny hole. We're here at Game 5. We're a little subdued because the bowling guys have put us into a state of shock here. Okay, nice out for Tim, 7 box. So,
but just before we forget though, what the records show, that was 14 splits between the two bowlers in one game.
Yeah.
That may be the high point for anything. It ended up beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And Tim Douglas says, beep those splits.
7 in
And
the
have a strike. Well, let's see a double. Let's see a double right here. We've seen enough splits. We've seen enough of that. Let's have a double strike. Thank you, all the fans, all 27 of you for watching tonight. Rye, Grizzly Chapman, Ray Doucette, Paul Flaro, Raymond Weatherby. Thank you for watching. Canopy Bowling Network. It's going to be a double. Come on.
No, don't come on.
What more is it have to do to get a double? Well, I'll cheer for you, Shu, to get a double if you get a strike.
I'm not cheering for him. He's too good.
Yeah, I know. And spare on strike, Tim Douglas, 37 and a ball. Tim Douglas is up 8 points to 0. Total is 4 points, and And the last game is 2 points. So, just Douglas in the pocket. Man, that could have been a triple with any sort of luck involved. Another 9 drop, 46 through 3 there. This is probably the fastest match this year. Just the bowlers both bowl quickly, and they're making a lot of marks. 56 in the ball, 3 in a row for Tim Douglas. We're back to marking. That's what I like to see.
That's right. And, it takes less time for the ball to go down the lane when you're throwing 43.
Yeah.
At 41 miles an hour, it takes a full second to get from the foul line to the head pin. At 43, 9/10.
Off the head pin, but leaving the 1, 6-10. That was the leave Shu was getting a lot earlier. But he's got a nice plank in between the 1 and the 6. Oh, it went up. All right, still pretty nice, though. I think that plank is going to be helpful. 63 through 4 for Tim. Tim gets the spare, tries to get bonus pins in the other lane, showing off here. Tim Douglas showing off there. 73 and a ball. I mean, whew.
3 spares and a strike.
5:27 through 4 for Tim Douglas. Justin Waters earlier today with that 685. But Tim has a shot to maybe beat that. He needs a 159 game to beat that 685. Justin put up earlier today. Shu with a nice 9 drop, leaving the 7 pin. Nice spare. Shu deserves that break. After that last game, we're seeing more what these bowlers are capable of right now. This is beautiful, and Shu's in the lead for the game. Get a hammer. Give him a strike for once. My God. Shu did something to make somebody mad upstairs or something, man. I'm telling you. For him not to have a strike at this point with the headpin hits he's had in this house, where Drew Steele, 94 average guy's been averaging almost 4 strikes a week for 5 games last couple weeks. 29 and a ball for Shu. He is up right now. A whopping 2 pins and a ball right now. Shu in the pocket again. There it is.
Strike on spare.
3 in a row for Shu. Strike on spare. Now get a double. I told you I'd cheer for you if you got a strike.
Put a lie detector on him.
Yeah. Dave Peterson on here. Yeah, it was, but Dave, they're coming back to life again like they did the first 2 games. High score and warfare right now. It's been some great bowling tonight. Double! Back to Splitsville, as Dave would say. 4, 5, 10. Nice piece of wood there. I personally would play the left cap on that one.
Yeah, Dave covered his first Friday Night Pro League.
Yeah, I did. I watched 20 minutes of each game of that league. Nice, makes it 4 in a row for Shu. Shu wants those 2 points. Every point counts. He wants to keep that 5 seed in the wild card. That way, if there's upsets like last year, he may get a home game in the second part of the playoffs. The Shu's definitely going to be part of the playoffs. Mixing ball, 5 for 5 on the head pin for Shu, leaving a 6-9-10. That's his second 5 for 5 half in this match. Tim Douglas also with 2 5 for 5 halves in this match. Rough piece of wood in there. Let's see if he can get around it. I think he can get around it. He has a right to left ball. Cross alley shot should get around that wood that's near the 9 pin there.
That's double wood.
Yeah, it's double wood. There's one in front, one in back. They both are not looking too helpful. Yep, that's what he's trying to do, exactly. Fortunately, did not make it, but he's 84 so far, looking for an 86 if he gets both these pins. Beautiful half for Dan Gauthier here. He's done some great bowling tonight, but ran into a buzzsaw named Tim Douglas. Nice 86 half. Great half by Shu there. We got 5 boxes to go. Hopefully these guys throw a lot of marks. Show us a lot of mayhem here. Some high-scoring mayhem down here. Tim looking to cut in his 13-pin deficit with his fill ball. Misses the headpin, still mixing, gets 6. 1, 2, 9, 10. No usable wood. Tim trails by 7 after the half. God, that's gotta hurt. You roll 79.5 and you're behind by 7.
I was just saying, Drew, a phrase we haven't heard all day. Tim trails by.
Yeah, I know, huh? All right, you got 2. We got the 1-2 out of there, leaving 9-10 right now with a cap sticking out. 8 box for Tim Douglas, 87.
If I win this ring, I become the new Eastern champion. It's a rule. You gotta work it.
Okay, I'll look into that rule, Shoe.
I read it in the bylaws.
Okay. Just missed that pin again. Leaving a 1, 8, 10. Wood in front of the 10. Wood coming down in the front here. Oh man, 1, 8. Pin goes off the sidewall right where the 6 pin would have been. No luck there for Tim. We're looking for a 10 box right here. '96 through 7. Tim did have 4 marks in a row, the second through the 5th. Both bowlers with 4 marks in a row. They've been tending to copy each other. Perfect halves, 7 split games, great games, bad games. In the nose a little bit for Tim.
That's his first split there. So
Leave it at 2, 4, 6.
after 14 splits between the 2 bowlers in the 4th, there's only 2 in this 5th game.
Yeah, they've been really refining their game pretty much. Just being really on target. Nice bid there for Mr. Tim Douglas. Does not go. Going for another 10 box. He's already over 100 with that. 119.8 ACST average. 106.
26 over the box.
Yep, 2 boxes to go here.
But Shoes 36 over his box. So
At the end of this half, I'm also going to announce some matches that I may be announcing as I go right before my vacation on May 8th through the 18th. He leaves the post, 4 horsemen with the 10 pin. Wood in front of the 10 pin. It's a pretty shot when it goes. Bob made this in a match against Kamrowski. But he was too light there.
it's kind of the B version of this one. Gigiani throwing 41 miles an hour, Kamrowski pitching at 26, 28 actually. Yeah.
Kamrowski, though, has the spin. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, there's the
Beautiful
10.
shot for a 10 box there for Tim. 116, one last ball here. Tim is at 640 going into this final ball. Had 657 against Chris Parkinson earlier this year. That was when you were playing Mr. Kamrowski. It was a doubleheader. Machichi Ahern. I did the interview with Tim Douglas. Pocket hit, and he gets another split.
Yep. So that was 2 in the.
All right, 3, 5, 7. I like the wood between the 3, 5. You can play the outside of the 3. It's good go here. Let's see a nice conversion here to end this. Oh, he just was too light that he was not able to use the wood.
The pin. Every once in a while you see it. The pin falls off the deck.
A very rare open half for Tim Douglas.
Clicks one up on the deck. That one did it, but it tipped. It didn't fall.
And a 10 box, 126.
You don't have a chance to beat me. Didn't I say you always said between 648 and 650?
That's 41.
It's the same thing every time.
That was a 653 for Mr. Tim Douglas tonight.
Yep.
Okay, Shu, though, this point's important. Needs 41 to win this game. With a big 86 half.
Needs 121 to win the match.
Yeah. I decided to go with my roller derby rules. When like something is very unlikely, I just don't announce it.
Back to splits.
Yeah, that's called the Aces and Eights. They used to call that on the King of the Palace show. 2, 4, 6, and 10.
Good spin on those.
Yep, taking out the 2-4. Oh my goodness, a piece of wood. Last minute hits the 10, but not enough momentum
Yeah,
to
one
knock
way
it
to look
over.
at it is that Dan needs 4 9s and 4 8s and a 9.
Yeah.
Pull this one off.
See if he gets it. This should be
Just
fine.
to avoid any
Nice $10. Nice $10. 96.
terrible box.
He is up 9 for the game against Tim right now. Tim Douglas, you know, business as usual here. Dan Gauthier in the pocket, mixing, leaving a 5-10. Wood in between there. Wood, I don't know how useful that's going to be. It may be a roadblock, too, if he gets on the outside.
Hope something happens. If he had skimmed it, I think that was what was hoping.
Yeah,
Skim it on the way by.
now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, that was a very good effort there. Okay, going for a $10 again. It's like, if one bowler, it seems like the way this match has been, one bowler does great, gets a bunch of marks, the other bowler does great. One bowler does bad, leaves it open half, the other bowler tends to struggle a little bit with splits. 106 though, Dan is up 10. He needs 21 in the last 3 to take the game. Come on, give him another hammer. 2, 4, 5, leaves a triangle. Nice head pin hit without a split there finally for Shu. Nice spare, there it is. That ought to put the nail in the game 5 coffin there. 186. But officially, Tim Douglas has clinched total. He's won the match. 12 points to 2. Another split for Shu. 122 though through 8. He's having a really good game right now.
And pins on the deck. He will.
Okay, 3, 4, 6, 10. Takes out the 310 out of that. How did the 6 stay up on that? All right. Yep, does have a perfect game. He's knocked down every pin so far. With a 4-6, it's going to take a John Blaze off the curtain shot. 131 through 9 for a Shu. Needs a little 19 for a 50 will be a good consolation prize, I would say. Nice mixing ball. Oh my God, he moved the pin again.
Wow. Really spread those two apart.
With a 3, 6, 7, 10. And the 6 is almost where the 10 pin is. But 2 caps of wood sticking out.
Ball's still there. Go
Oh. Let's do those 2 caps. We're going to doom them. 140 game at least. Going for a 41 anyway here. 141.
I found my only match I beat you without a 10.
578 there for Dan Gauthier. Or is it 588?
Yeah, 588.
588 actually.
Who? Yeah!
Well, you know.
653.
2 out of 10
The
is starting to be normal.
I'll take it, baby.
that is the 9th straight win for Tim Douglas.
Great job.
Unbeaten now in 11 matches. We saw some great bowling. First 2 games. 189 for Douglas. 259 for Gauthier. Gauthier very unlucky to lose those first 2. Then he slows down his next 2 games and only bowls 188. Tim slows down the next 2 games, goes 238, which is basically his average. How are we doing, everybody? Tim takes those games, but Shu erupts. Big 86 first half, ends up with a 141. Two great A-Division bowlers went at it today, and Tim Douglas, Big 12-2. He has clinched his division in the ACST Southern Conference A-Division.
Drew, do you have any more announcements you want to make before we go?
Yes, indeed. I'm going to be trying to do the Rick Kamrowski Rich coaching match. If that comes up, that's a big B South matchup. If that comes up within the next 2 weeks, and also some of Justin Waters' matches, maybe against Jake Cook or Chris Parkinson, or if it comes up within the next couple of weeks, I'll be doing the match at Alley Cat and Kingston, the number 1 and number 2, Tim Douglas against Justin Waters.
All right. Well, let's call that a wrap then, Drew.
Call it a wrap. All right, from
Congratulations, Tim Douglas. Nice job. 653, 588. I'm Bob Lee with Drew Steele.